Okay, so I buy a lot of things from Dr. Squatch. I've got probably 20 bricks in a storage area underneath my desk. So I bought quite a few things. I had to get some face lotion, some face scrub, and all that stuff. And they sent me two free mystery bricks. I'm like, all right, fine. I do some of the surveys and the collaboration work with them. So, and I was like, okay, cool. They then shoot me an email and they're like, so what'd you think of the two? What'd you think of the free bricks? I'd only use one as wood barrel bourbon. And I give it 4-star review. And I was like, yeah, it was free. It was wood barrel bourbon. I didn't like the scent. And then later I get an email and they're like, well, describe more why you gave it 4 stars. I gave them kind of like, it's not the sort of fragrance I would like. The texture was fine, but not sort of, it's not the sort of bar that I would use. I was thinking, cool, that's it. They asked for feedback, gave them feedback. They asked for a little more, cool, no problem. I then get a follow-up email, and they're like, well, okay, how can we make this right? And I'm thinking, you gave me a free brick. It was a free mystery brick. I didn't pay for it. Like we're cool. No, they then said, we need you to store credit for another free brick. I've got probably like $40 in like loyalty credit and all that stuff. So, like a free brick doesn't really mean anything. They're like, or we can send you one. What do you want to do? I blow it off. I'm like, I'm not going to respond to it. I'm like, it's a free brick. I didn't like the free brick you sent me. No big deal. I think in a follow-up email, to close this loop, we would like to know, you want to store credit or do you want a free brick? And my wife, and she was like, just get a free brick. So I got a free brick from it was mystery bricks. I bought lots of stuff. I didn't like it. Then they sent me another free brick of my choosing. So I was fantastic. And I was like, huh. That's a really good show of customer support and those sorts of things. Yes, I do quite a few things. Yes, I've loyalty member, all that, Facebook groups and all sorts of things. But the fact they sent me free stuff because I bought, like face scrub, lotion, and a few other odds and ends things. Asked me for the, like, did you like it? And I was like, that's fine. They're like, no, we'll send you a free one. So I spent enough time to send me a free stuff. Didn't like the free stuff. Then they sent me more free stuff. I mean, that's pretty good for a company.